Hi and welcome. This is week 14 of my 50K training series. So if you're new here, go back and watch the other videos so you're caught up, know what's going on, that kind of thing. So we've made it 14 weeks and it has been one heck of a bumpy ride, and it has been probably the most challenging training block I've ever done. Not in the terms of the training part, more of the unexplained medical issues popping up every other week, I swear. And so that's been the hard part, but I'm confident I can still do this race. It might be delusion speaking at the moment, but we're gonna just go with that for now until I seriously need to make a decision. But for right now, even with the low mileage I've been able to maintain this week and last week, I'm weirdly confident. So let's kind of get into it, and I'll break down what I did day by day this week. So Monday, I had a Holter monitor put on by my cardiologist, so I didn't do anything in the morning. And then in the afternoon, after that was on, they were kind of like, hey, don't go sweating, like let the glue of the sticky sticker things set before you go and do anything. So I just went for a walk and I did a leg lift. Minimal sweating happened, so that was good lift, loving that. So Monday went great. Tuesday, I did a 2.5 mile run before work, and I cut the run short. It was supposed to be 3 or 4 miles, but the stickies on the Holter monitor were kind of like giving away because I was sweating, and I was kind of aggravated at that. But to be honest, so I was like, okay, cool, cut the run short. We need to deal with this. So I went home, showered, dealt with it, and went off to work. And then I just did a mile walk when I got home. So not ideal, but like I got miles in. We're happy about that. That was great. So Wednesday I took as a rest day, didn't do anything. I need to finish up with the Holter monitor, and then decided to return it on Thursday. So moving on to Thursday. Thursday I woke up dizzy. So dizzy and so confused because I was like, why am I dizzy? This is dumb. Me thinking it's just going to wear off. It's just like dehydration or something. So, I drink some water. I go to the gym before work to go get 6 miles in on the bike. And that's fine. I'm okay. Like, I really had to focus to drive because moving my head made me super dizzy. So, whatever. What about my day? I went to work and then drove to the doctor's office, dropped off the Holter monitor. So, there was a fair bit of driving, and honestly, looking back, that was not safe at all. Will not be repeating that because I was just so dizzy anytime I moved my head. And then I was like, it'll go, like, I'll sleep it off. It'll be fine. Whatever this problem is, it'll be fine. So then Friday morning, I woke up, and again, I was so dizzy. And it felt worse than Thursday. So we contacted my doctor. They're like, hey, go to the ER. Make sure your brain's not going to explode. That's not what they said, but that's what I heard. And I was okay, cool. Let's go do that. So me and my husband spent 6 hours at the hospital, in the ER, just doing tests, waiting around because it got busy. So, you're not going to die at this moment, so you're not priority, which is fine. But so it was a long time at ER, a lot of waiting, but finally we got all the tests done. The doctor came over and was like, hey, your brain's not going to explode. This is your problem. And they diagnosed me with some form of vertigo. And hey, here's the meds. Here's a maneuver thing you can do, which is basically rolling around on the bed. Weird, but it kind of works, I guess. I'm saying it works because now I took the meds Saturday, and I had my husband be my chauffeur when I did my errands on Saturday because I was like, I'm not driving again because that is so unsafe. Until I'm fully not dizzy, I'm not going to be behind the wheel. So he was my chauffeur. We went food shopping together, which we don't normally do because I think it's silly to both of us go. And there was a lot of like me walking slower, me being very careful moving my head because I was so dizzy. But the meds kicked in after a little bit. I was feeling better. So by the afternoon on Saturday, I could do things. I wasn't walking into walls anymore. And that was great. And by like the afternoon, I was like, I could go for a run. That is how good I feel. Now, obviously, I wasn't going to because I needed to make sure I was okay. So, went to sleep and woke up, and today is Sunday. And I woke up very minimally dizzy. And so I was like, okay, plan. We're going to do the maneuver. We're going to take the meds. We're going to see how I am. If I'm good, we're going to go for a run. And I was good. Felt good, not dizzy at all. Feel normal, to be honest. So I went out and I ran 4 miles. And they felt great. Like, it was a little cold this morning. I think it was like 32. So I actually had to wear leggings and a sweatshirt, and I was all like bundled up. But it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. It felt good to get running again. And so, that being said, that was this week. Not ideal at all. Do not want to repeat it that week. Hopefully, that is the last crazy medical issue thing that pops up during this training block, because it has been quite a crapshoot this whole time. I've just been getting, here's an issue that nobody knows what's happening and nothing seems to be wrong. Here's another thing, and it's just like, no, I'm done. I don't want more issues. Just let me run. So that being said, week 14 went as good as it could have gone. And now we're moving on to week 15. And that means there's 5 weeks left in this whole training block. I am a mix between delusionally confident and panicking. So my whole goal is to get back up to mileage, and I'll be able to do that a lot with cross training and listening to my body and feeling out how it's going to work. And then assessing each week, hey, does this make sense? Is it still smart to keep building and working towards this race? Or should I just, not start the race and all that stuff? Like, I'll still go because my brother's running it. But it's just going to be like a week by week basis, checking in. Okay, hey, how is my fitness increasing? Do I feel confident? Is it realistically something I can still do? And it's going to have to be a conversation that I include my husband on, because he's going to be the one to be like, Christina, you're being literally dumb. Or be like, oh, yes, actually, no, this is a still good idea. Like, I still think that you can do this. So having that other voice of hopeful reason will help make this decision. But so far, I'm still on board for running, whether that's a dumb idea or not. Delusionally, I think it's a great idea. But yeah, so moving on, week 15, the goal is just to not have any more medical weirdo episodes and get in some miles, get in some cross training, and get in my lifts. And just keep moving forwards, kind of thing. So that's all I have for this week. If you want to follow along on this journey with me, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you next week.